game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And we're underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Here's Oyarzabal, great chance! Stefan on goal.
Oyarzabal really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Romero, Messi. Oh, can he get onto this? And he cuts out the supply. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Kubasi. Llorente. Nice physical challenge. Good play on the left-hand side here. And here's Alvarez. Simeone. Goes down, but nothing given. Eric Garcia. Nico Williams. Pedri. Nico Williams. Fernandez cuts out the pass. De Paul. Tagliafico. McAllister. Fernandez, gently done. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Kubasi moved on forwards. Eric Garcia, and it's played forward. Cucurella, Nico Williams. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Great run on the overlap here. Cucurella puts them all in. McAllister. Messi. Now it's McAllister. McAllister stood his ground strongly. And here's Alvarez. Climbs up big! Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Pedri. Llorente. Yamal. Llorente. Played towards the other side. Nico Williams. Cross in, looks like... Up he goes! Oh, not the best of headers. Fernandez. Molina. Romero. Well timed, excellent interception. Rodri. Cucurella. And that is as far as they're going to go. Tagliafico. Romero. Fernandez. Simeone. Otamendi. Oh, there's a probing ball. Alvarez. Out to the left it goes. He's in space and looking for options. Cucurella is there and he can get that clear. Simeone. Might be dangerous. And Messi! It's a loose ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, it's come loose. Rodri. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And that's definitely not his best. Rodri. Pedri. A heavy challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Argentina can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Williams. Oyarzabal. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Danger averted for now. Nico Williams. And it's Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That has been cut short. Yamal. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well read, nice interception. Yamal. Oyarzabal. Played out to the right. And it's Llorente. Out towards the flank. Llorente. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Romero. Fernandez. Forwards and with intent. Llorente. Eric Garcia. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Pedri. Pedri played out to the left flank. Cross goes in there. Another chance from a corner. Molina. Simeone. Molina. Simeone. Molina. Now it's Simeone. Simeone. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. He's going to be disappointed with that. Molina opts to play it back. Fernandez. Fernandez puts a cross in. Shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Rodri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yamal calmly anticipates. Receives it in a good position. Way off the ball! And that has skinned the post.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Fernandez. De Paul. McAllister. Alvarez. Simeone. And here's Messi. Molina. Simeone. That's a delicate pass. They've played it short. Messi. So it's going to be another corner. Nice interception, well timed. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Cucurella drives forward on the overlap. It's gone out for a throw-in. And here's Nico Williams. Looking for a decent ball in. Chance to deliver. And that has been cleared.
Spain clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Pedri clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Over to the left. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Otamendi. Romero. Messi. It's It's an inviting looking ball, that. Cucurella. Yamal. Pedri. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Now who's going to be first to this? Nico Williams picks it up out wide. De Paul. Oh, they can break here. Now it's Simeone. And here's McAllister. Alvarez! Goal! Argentina!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Cucurella. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And here's Nico Williams. Nico Williams in acres of space out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Romero shifted upfield. De Paul. That's really well manoeuvred. Llorente aimed forwards. Rodri. Oyarzabal. Llorente. Pedri. Simeone. Now it's Simeone. He's shifting through the gears here. McAllister. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Messi. And the shot! Good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Llorente. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz, long ball upfield. Otamendi. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Kubasi. Eric Garcia, gently done. That's a throw-in. Nico Williams. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Oyarzabal is offering a right smile there.
And it's Pedri. Williams. Romero gets rid without sophistication. Referee's given a throw. Out to the right. Alvarez. He's found a way through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He'll try to keep this alive. Yamal. Rodri. Yamal. Yamal played over towards the opposite flank. Romero. Messi. De Paul. Romero. Fernandez. And here's Alvarez. Molina. Molina carries the ball down the right. Now it's a real chance! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Pau Kubasi spread out to the left. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, nice touch. Can he deliver? Over to the left. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Alvarez. Oh, good spread. McAllister. Oh, it's come loose. Yamal. Cucurella. Llorente. Some good work on the right flank here. Spain going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Fernandez did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. De Paul. And it's played forward. Cucurella cuts it out. Yamal. Spain, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Williams. He is through here. Otamendi gets it away. Messi. Otamendi, nicely aimed pass. Fabian Ruiz. Eric Garcia. McAllister. Alvarez. Simeone. Oh, played right into his path. Now it's Simeone. Cucurella getting this one clear. Simeone unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cucurella. Eric Garcia. Moved on forwards. Yamal looks to get on the end of this. And that's put paid to a promising move. Otamendi forwards and with intent. Romero. Fernandez. Simeone. Alex Molina. Now it's Simeone. Crosses it in here. Defending of the desperate variety. Nico Williams. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Messi. And here's Alvarez. Now it's McAllister. Nicely shaped cross. Tries to get it clear. And it's been taken short. Taliafico. And here's Alvarez. Rodri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella, that's an imaginative pass. Otamendi. Messi. That's really well manoeuvred. Molina. Molina shifted upfield. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Kubasi. Nico Williams chasing after it. He has found the way through. Now, what about a counter-attack? Williams' cross. And it's Llorente. Always onto this. Yamal. Llorente. Alvarez looking to add to his goal. Now it's McAllister. Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz played out to the left flank. Cucurella is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Simeone. Otamendi. De Paul. Otamendi gently done. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Spain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, that's neat. Cleared away. Simeone played out towards the right wing. Brilliantly cut out. Yamal. Kubasi. Rodri. Eric Garcia, aim forwards. Fernandez. Molina. De Paul. Taliafico. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Alvarez. De Paul succumbs to the pressure. Mikel Oyarzabal. Rodri. Llorente. Moved on forwards. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal knocks it out wide. Llorente. That's a mighty effort! Couldn't quite control it.
Ah, this was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Out for a throw. And it's Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's going to go a long way. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Nico Williams. Hit into the middle. Otamendi getting this one clear. Played into space. Llorente. Pedri. Rodri. Lobbed in behind. And they've got rid. Pedri! He's done very well to get to that.
Pedri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Kubasi. Rodri. Pedri. Out to the left it goes. And it's Cucurella. Played into space out wide. And he's there to get it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Cucurella, now he's got space here. Otamendi. De Paul. Oh, can he get onto this? Simeone. That's good running with the ball. Simeone. Molina. Molina's cross. Header! Nico Williams. Eric Garcia. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Molina gets across to intercept that. Fernandez. And it's Messi. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Kubasi. Rodri. Rodri chooses to go cross-field. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Oyarzabal being hunted in tacks.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, smashing header! Simeone. And here's Oyarzabal. Now it's Williams. And it's Cucurella. Llorente. Pau Kubasi looks to the other side. Now it's Oyarzabal. Pedri. Ambitious ball here. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal spread out to the left. Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. Now that's well seen too.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Now it's Oyarzabal. Rodri. Rodri. He's got away. The pull forwards and with intent. The Paul did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Simeone. And it's Molina. Aimed in towards the centre. Eric Garcia. 60 minutes played. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Kubasi. Pedri. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Oyarzabal. Now it's Yamal. Yamal's cross. Oh, what a climb! It's anyone's ball now. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pedri. Yamal. Llorente. Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal.
Spain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
McAllister. Tagliafico. Oh, good-looking ball. And that has been clubbed away. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Eric Garcia. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. Llorente. Cleared without complication. Romero, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Al Kubasi clears it away. Goes for a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Eric Garcia. Cucurella. And he goes cross-field. Yamal. Llorente. Rodri. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now what about this cross? That is a little undercooked. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And here's Yamal. Real chance! And here's Pedri. Yamal. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Pedri usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Pedri plays it short. Llorente. Alvarez. Now it's McAllister. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedri. Kubasi. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Molina. Simeone. Molina. That'll be a throw-in. Nico Williams. Yamal. Played towards the other side. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Alvarez. Can he spark a counter here? And it's gone back to the keeper. Eric Garcia. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. And it's played forward. Oh, easy pickings there. Fernandez. Romero. That's a sharp pass. Yamal. Yamal.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Over to the left. Taliafico. Now it's McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez laid out to the left flank. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Now it's Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Oyarzabal. Now it's Oyarzabal. Nico Williams wins the duel this time. Otamendi. Romero. Messi. Simeone. Rodri. Llorente. Kubasi. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz chooses to go cross-field. Llorente. Yamal. And here's Nico Williams. Out to the left it goes. Back into them. Can he finish? Just off target.
Oyarzabal is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Molina. Simeone. Pedri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Yamal. Rodri. Rodri played over towards the opposite flank. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Very nicely done. Williams. Hoisted in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. There are a few waiting for it. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And that was very necessary. And it's Ruiz. And here's Yamal. Llorente. That's tidy. The ball goes in. That has been knocked clear.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
The pull forwards and with intent. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz, gently done. Molina. Romero. Pau Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Oyarzabal.
Fabian Ruiz. Rodri.
Pedri.
Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That's really well manoeuvred.
McAllister. Otamendi shifted upfield.
Rodri.
And here's Yamal. Looking here to chip it through. Now it's big chance!
So close to drawing level.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Pedri
With the short one.
and it's played it.
Up he goes! And that could have brought them level.
De Paul. Otamendi. Fernandez.
Quality ball.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Cucurella.
Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Played out to the right.
Messi.
Spain, it's a good show of persistence, this. If they manage an equaliser, it'll be a great show.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Fernandez. De Paul. Moved on forwards. Talifico. And that's aimed into the middle.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Rodri.
Over to the left. And it's Cucurella. Williams. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Climbs up big! And he hits the net! Spain are all square! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Spain really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Otamendi aim forwards.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Tagliafico. McAllister. Now it's Messi. And Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Messi goes short, looking to go deep, and it's hoisted clear. Gets the shot away!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Tagliafico. And here's McAllister, showing good feet. Fabian Ruiz gets good distance on it. Argentina have reclaimed it. Molina looking to hit the byline here. Eric Garcia gets it away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Rodri. Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia forwards and with intent. Romero. Messi. Alvarez. Pau Kubasi makes the interception.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Nicely intercepted. Romero. Otamendi. Romero. Fernandez. That's been drilled forward. Alvarez. Now it's Simeone. Delivered in.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Tries to get it clear. Now it's McAllister. Messi played out to the left flank. He's got to be a chance to shoot! Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. Fernandez. Out to the right. Molina. And that's a... And the shot! Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nico Williams. Yamal.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Messi. Otamendi. And it's McAllister. Alvarez. Simeone. Argentina cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. Now it's McAllister. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So we've gone the full distance here, nothing definitive, and we will be back shortly for a penalty shootout.